So this is the site of the former police station that was closed in the late 90s. It's an area that residents have brought to our attention on many occasions to clean up the site. We have funding right now to do a hazardous materials survey. Once that's done, we will have someone come in to demolish the building and clean up the site. We don't have any plans yet for the site. If we sell it, we need to split the sale with the state because the state actually owns this property. They let us build the police station on it. So we still have some work to do, but it's a good example of, if the town wants to see improvements along 38, we need to clean up our own properties first.
So what were some of the problems with this building?
Floods. Yeah. The soil that it's on is not the greatest, so we get flood. Our current police station floods in the basement too. So, good size. Yeah, just outgrew it.
Yeah.
Outgrew it.
Okay.
At one point they had temporary, temporary offices on the side.
It's my understanding they have pumps running
24/7 at the
in the
police station. Yeah.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. Bruce's committee of the town Senate Master Plan Committee is going to look at this site as well as the other sites in this area to determine the best use and improvements. Watch yourself.
From 1993, office space, work areas, condo spaces, so on and so forth. So the plan now is to, as you can see, extend the second floor of the balcony. Right up to the balcony there, that was torn down, and extend the second floor to build out. The meeting hall will be much smaller, but it will look like the original to a degree. We'll have the platform, we'll have the town outlook. It will look nice.
Town clerk is going to go in this office over here. Next, right here. The town clerk will be in here. Meeting room over there. Community development will be downstairs. So community development. They're all going here. Building a vault over there for all of our vital records. Storage records. And we're putting an addition on that's going to have an elevator and that's really about it.
Yeah, it's
if things aren't running well on 38 and traffic is backed up on 38 and 38 has potholes, we have to go to the state in order for those improvements. We can't do those with Chapter 90 funds. So, but it is who we are as a town. I mean, everything feeds into Route 38 in Tewksbury. So if we can develop this area and we can attract businesses to this area, it improves the look and feel of Tewksbury. I think it's time now that we have some improvements along 38 because we're starting to outgrow this road. Tewksbury continues to grow, continues to develop, and we need our main thoroughfare to reflect that growth. And I think it's a responsibility of our delegation. I mean, we can only do so much from a town perspective. It's a responsibility of our delegation to find funds and look for grants and look for development along 38. I don't know that Route 38 is going to look the same in 5 years as it does right now. It has to grow. We can't accept the same number of vehicles on 38 that we have now.
They put in the parking lot, they removed parking up front, they put in the landscaping, which is one of the features that we like most about this building is the landscaping right up to the street. And then just the facade itself is a much more toned down, earthier type look that is keeping more in kind with the colonial vision that we have for Main Street.
When I first came here, this was miniature go-kart. They had an arcade here. They had batting cages for all the kids. It was a great place. It was always busy, very vital. Everybody loved it. And, I'll let these guys talk a little bit too.
Yeah, and the Tewksbury Country Club, we'll see in a little bit, wasn't here, so this was the place to be. We would drive in and we played the arcades, and then we played mini golf right here, and then in the back there are batting cages, there's go-karts, so we would spend a day here with our girls, and then all of a sudden one day it was chained up and closed, and it stayed that way now for years, and we've reached out to the owner to see if he'd be willing to sell it. I mean, obviously it's up for sale and it's available, and this is an area that we'd really like to develop because this obviously right along Route 38, right across the street from the country club that looks really nice. We'd like to really develop this land and encourage the owner of this property to sell, and then somebody to develop this land.
How long has this been shut down for?
Probably about 12 years now.
It was open when we moved into town.
Yeah, I moved in 1999. It was open. It's probably been so it's been about 12 years. And this is the way. Now it hasn't looked like this because this was all cleared out. I mean, you can see. There's the mini golf where you write your scores. It's all overgrown. We've had some crime in here, which is a concern to us. So, we'd love to have this sort of cut down and cleaned up. That's one of the things that we're going to talk about with landowners in Tewksbury that have businesses. We need them to, even though the land is not being used, we need them to take care of it. This building was just purchased, and this building is growing. The next building over is starting to fill in and grow. This is an area that we need to develop right here. This was an area that actually had been a go-kart path for years, and then it shut down. And it shut down. I moved here in '99. It was operating then. It shut down shortly after,
about the same time as
and it
Lowell,
just sat here as an overgrown go-kart path for years.
They had an arcade with it also.
And the owners, Gary Brown and his partners, bought this area and said, we're gonna turn this into an entertainment complex, and build this facility, put laser tag in here, put an arcade in here, put mini golf in here, which is what we lost with Funland, and it's been, as you look at this facility, it's been a great facility along 38. I mean,
Very
this is,
aesthetically pleasing.
and it's a place for kids to come and play laser tag, play the arcade, eat some pizza, ice cream, play mini golf, and parents, now can have parties here. So this is one of the, if you look aesthetically, it's one of the nicer areas. It really is.
Done a great job.
And in the past, people would go elsewhere. They'd go to Woburn, or they'd go somewhere else to Laser Craze or one of those other locations. And now you can have a birthday party for your kid right here in Tewksbury.
Right here in Tewksbury.
And it keeps the economic activity here, but also you don't have to drive a half hour to a birthday party. It's right here in town. So, and the owners are great, really good, outstanding members of our community, and they've done a nice job with this place. So,
And just what Bruce said, they've been good with the community. They've had safe Halloween here. They've set up a lot of things for the community in this parking lot in conjunction with the town. They've done a wonderful job.
you have a long-standing family from the town that really is just on their own, stepping up and putting up big risk to put up the kind of resources that they are to develop that. And we go from a facility that was a bit of an eyesore and in some ways an embarrassment, certainly a source of crime in the community, to now being another entertainment facility, a place again families could go and have birthday parties for their kids, and we could have leagues with your friends, and it sounds like everything that they're doing is going to be completely top notch, from the golf stuff, that the simulators and the bocce courts, and I know I'm looking forward to opening.